Welcome to our Lockwood Racing mid-year update. As you can see in here in the background, the boys are flat out getting the cars ready for our next event. But I thought I'd talk about our highs and lows. We'll start with the lows. Winton getting the drive-through penalty. I thought that was pretty unjust. Strategy mistake that we made in Darwin was pretty tough to bear. The highlights would have to be the double pole at Winton and winning the race. I thought Fabian was in a really commanding position there, and we definitely had a fast car. I really don't like predicting where things are going to finish up, but I've got to say that we need to rebound from our last two events. We need to get back to the point where we can run in the top 10 even when we're having a bad day, and I think we're more than capable of doing that. QR is going to be pretty interesting, Sydney Motorsport Park, and then we get into the Enduros, which is my favourite part of the year, and I really, really want to see this car on the podium at one or two of those events. Jason asks, what has caused the loss of competitiveness on the Sunday events in the last couple of races? Two completely different things. At Darwin, it was a strategy call. We stopped Fabian at the wrong time. We sent him out on hards at the start of the race, which was okay because the gears and both the 888s had that strategy. But what we did was when the caution came out, we were trying to get fuel in hand. So we brought him back into the pits and we filled the thing up with juice. Unfortunately, we did it a little bit early and the leaders went past us and it caught us unawares. So it was just a mistake by the crew, basically the strategy crew, of which I stick my hand up and admit that I'm a major part of that. It was a different kettle of fish at Townsville. What happened there was we stopped him. I thought the strategy was good. A lot of the cars came in on lap one, filled the thing full of petrol, got him out in front of Courtney, but Fabian wasn't comfortable in the car, and unfortunately he dropped back in the field a little bit until we managed to get it to a position where he could lap as quick as Courtney. The problem with that was he was behind Slade and really couldn't get past him, and that just kept on pulling him backwards and backwards and backwards as the race went on. So that was we just couldn't quite get the car right at that event. So hopefully we're going to get to QR and hit our marks a little better, and we'll be on top of things again, and we'll be, back in the race proper. Larry asks if we're going to put more into Fabian's car to make sure his car is perfect and fast at every race, as he's the only one able to bring the championship back to the border. So obviously you're a fan, Larry, so I'm going to try really hard not to be too condescending here, and that's not what my intention is. But we try flat out the whole time. We give 110%. It's not like we back that up at the start of the year at 50 and then ramp it up when they look like they're going to get a result. So the guys that work on the car, the engineers, everyone that has anything to do with that car is flat out trying to get the best result they possibly can. And the fact that we run a couple other cars in different classes doesn't dilute what we do. Those particular sponsors that sponsor those cars, that money generates people to work on those cars. To give you an example, I've looked on your Facebook page and you've got a picture of a truck, so I'm guessing you're a truck driver. If your boss turned up with something and said this is really important and it needs to get to the destination as quickly as it possibly can without mistake, and to do so, we're going to put another 7 drivers in your prime mover, it's not going to happen any easier or safer or faster than it would if you just drove it or you turned up with one bloke in the cabin. So more doesn't necessarily mean better. Trust me when I tell you we're 110% behind Fabian. We know he's our best chance for a champion, and we're trying as hard as we can to make that dream come true. Okay, V asks, how do I keep looking so young, Matt? This has got to be a G up. You've put that in yourself, haven't you?
That was legit.
Yeah, I bet it is. How do you keep looking so young? Well, that's very flattering. But every time I look in the mirror, I see a 100-year-old bloke, and that's how I feel. Thanks for sending in the questions, and thanks for watching a little show. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we'll have a lot more of these.